Hey guys, it's Kevin again. This is my review for the series premiere of Togetherness. Now, Togetherness was a show that I really didn't really know too much about. I really wasn't planning on watching it, but I heard a lot of critical acclaim was getting. And by the way, guys, I was planning on watching Eye Candy. I don't like it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't like it. I tried it out, and it's like Pretty Little Liars combined with The Missing. I don't like it at all. I'm not gonna be reviewing Eye Candy. But this show, Togetherness, I was definitely looking forward to because, one, it's an HBO comedy. There's right after Girls, and then it's, right before Looking. So it's really in a perfect time slot. I mean, that's two of HBO's biggest shows. I saw Looking. I don't really love it, but I really like Girls this season. I didn't review the season premiere Girls, but I have to say, the way they're headed, I definitely really enjoy it. But Togetherness was a show that I was definitely looking forward to. I like the cast and everything. And overall, what did I think of Togetherness? I love this show. I think this show is fantastic. I think HBO has another hit on their hands. I think the show is going to be very successful. I think we're going to hear about the show come Emmy season, definitely. I think the show is really, really good. And it has the potential to be as big as, say, The Girls. I really do. I really do think it has the potential to be that way. But the thing about Togetherness is that it's not like Girls or Looking, which I kind of like, and I'm going to explain why. But let's get to the plot of Togetherness. I'm not going to recap it because you don't really need to recap the show. Basically, plot of Togetherness is you have this couple, Brett and Michelle. They are a couple who are kind of going through some problems in their life. They're kind of at the point where their relationship is not the best and things like that. Their marriage and things like that. But one day, Brett gets a call from his best friend Alex, who is a actor who we found is a struggling actor. He can't really get a good part and everything, so he kind of is struggling. He doesn't really have much of a home, so he decides to move in with Brett, and also moves in with him is Michelle's sister Tina, who who Alex takes a liking to, and it's kind of just about how this works out for them, how they work together as a family, how they all end up becoming a family and things like that, and that's basically what Togetherness is all about. It's pretty much a basic plot, but that's pretty much what it's about. So there's a lot of things I really like about the show. One of the things I like about the show, definitely, is that it does not portray any of the characters as unlikable. Because, Girls, the thing with Girls is that the main character is supposed to be unlikable. A lot of the things on Girls they're supposed to be unlikable. And there's no anti-hero on this show. There's no character that's, so cliche. And I like that HBO isn't doing that because if they did that on every single one of their comedies, it really would not work anymore, and I like that they're not doing that on this show. And I don't think there's really no other show on HBO like this, because it's not about it's not like Girls or Looking. I wouldn't say it's like either of them, really. I think this is a very different show for HBO, and I definitely really enjoyed it. But let me talk about what makes the show so good. First of all, the basic plot is pretty basic. We've heard it before, okay? The best friend comes to live with his best friend and everything, with the husband and the wife and their daughter, they move in. We've heard that before. There's this little, there was a show, it kind of seems like a modern day version of Full House or something like that. We've heard that on a million different TV shows. But the thing that works so well in the show, the thing that makes it so fresh, is the acting. The acting in the show is absolutely fantastic, and I honestly feel is going to be Emmy-worthy. I think the acting is really, really good, but let's get to the acting. First of all, our main star here is Mark Duplass as Brett Pearson, who I'm always in the middle with. I never loved Mark Duplass, but I think he is a very good actor, and he's a very good character on the show. I definitely really enjoy his character. He had some very funny moments. Probably the funniest moment is when him and his wife are going through a very funny situation, actually. They're in the point where they don't want to have sex with each other. They don't want to have sex with each other. They don't know why, and there's a great scene where he walks in on his wife masturbating. It's so funny. He handled that so well. One of the things that he does so well is comedic timing. He's very, very funny with that. I definitely really enjoyed that about his character. I thought he had some very, very good comedic moments. Definitely some very good stuff. You can also tell he was a very devoted husband, and also really cared about his friend. He cared about everyone. He wanted his friend, to get situated and things like that. And I liked that about his character. I thought his character was very well done because of that, and I thought he was really good. Melanie Linsky as Michelle, Brett's wife. I think she's a great character as well. Now, it's interesting about her character that clearly there's a reason why she doesn't want to have sex with him. We don't know why, because of course he asks her and she says she doesn't know. So I definitely feel that's going to be a bit of a conflict. I mean, every HBO show gets very dramatic. I don't feel this show is going to be that dramatic, but I do feel it's going to have little dramatic things like that. It's not going to be like Girls, where it's very, very dramatic. It's not going to be like that. Togetherness is definitely not dry humor. I would not say the show is dry humor. I would say the show is a lot more funny than that. And I think the chemistry between Mark Duplass and Melanie Linsky is definitely there. However, they're kind of losing the chemistry in the show because they don't love they still love each other, but they're kind of losing, like, their sexual chemistry. So that they don't really have, and I think they portray that very well as well. So I definitely thought they did a very good job with that. However, the star of the show, without a doubt, and the person that I think is going to get the most awards and the most recognition, is Steven Zissis as Alex, who is the best character on the show by far. He is Brett's best friend. He's the one who comes to live with him, and he is terrific in this role. I mean, he, of course, has been on, his character is a struggling actor. He wants to have a good career. He wants to have a good job and things like that. And I think he portrayed this role very, very well. I definitely enjoyed his character in the show. He did a very good job with it. I'm interested in seeing where his character is going to go, definitely. It's going to be interesting to see where they take his character. What I like about his character is that he actually is very, very funny, definitely. And you can definitely see that he is very talented as an actor. He's one of those actors where he can't find a good role. He's not getting a good part and things like that, and I like that about his character. He's not annoying. I could see if someone gets annoyed by him, but I found him to be a very good character. I mean, really, we all have that best friend we all have that best friend that's, like, kind of annoying. I mean, we do. So I think his character is very good, and I really love that about his character. Amanda P as Tina. One of the things I like about her character that I didn't know is that they actually have a twist with Amanda P with Tina and Michelle. Tina and Michelle do not get along very well. Tina does not feel Michelle is there for her. She doesn't feel that she gives a shit about her. She doesn't really feel. There's a scene where Tina and Michelle are arguing, and Tina's like, well, you didn't care about me. So I thought that was kind of interesting what's going on there. I'm interested in seeing where they're going to take that conflict. That was definitely very interesting. But what I also like is the relationship between Alex and Tina. You can definitely tell that they're going to start something, definitely. Even though it seems like she doesn't really want to start a relationship, you can tell that they're going to start something. You can just tell. And it's not, predictable or anything. I think it's very well done. I definitely really enjoy their relationship. Amanda P is also very funny in some scenes. There's a great scene toward the end with her and Alex that I loved, and I thought she did a very good job in the show as well. And then Abby Ryder Fortson as Sophie, their daughter, is adorable. She's really cute and everything. So nothing much to say about her, but that's really the main cast in Togetherness. Now the directing in the show is also very good. I think the tone of the show is very good. It definitely is more of a lighthearted tone. I wouldn't say there's too many dramatic moments. There's dramatic moments, but not like so many dramatic moments. It's not like that kind of show. It's not a dramedy. It's definitely a comedy with dramatic elements. Every single show has dramatic elements, and this show does definitely. Michelle and Tina not getting along, Brett and Michelle going through that thing of why Michelle doesn't want to have sex with him. I mean, there's that, but besides that, I don't really think there's a lot of drama on the show, and I think that's good the way they portray that in the directing. The directing is definitely very good, and definitely the best part about the show is by far the screenplay. The screenplay is so good, the dialogue is so good, it keeps you into it, you don't get bored, it's great dialogue, it's just a lot of fun to watch, and I think it's going to be a very fun show, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they take these characters. I can definitely see them doing some very funny things. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen there. I definitely see Alex getting on Brett's nerves. I will definitely see that. I mean, I definitely feel Alex is going to be one of those characters that, yeah, he gives really good advice to Brett, but he does get on his nerves at points. I could definitely see it happening, and if that does happen, I'm very excited to see that, because I can easily see that happening. The cinematography in the show is very good as well. The editing is very good. It's 30 minutes. It doesn't need to be any shorter or longer than it is. I thought it was a perfect length, and it was honestly a perfect premiere. Really, I had no problems with this premiere. I didn't feel like there were any issues or anything really I'd change with it. I overall really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty solid. I really didn't have too many complaints with it. And I was I didn't really know too much about the show. I didn't really know anything about it. I am honestly happy that I didn't know too much about it. But I'm very happy I tuned into the show, and I am looking forward to seeing what the next. I hope the next 7 episodes are as good as this one was. Definitely, I definitely hope that they are just as good. I do know that all episodes are directed by Jay Duplass and Mark Duplass, and I definitely feel they're in the right direction with where they want to take this show. Do I see the show getting more dramatic as it goes on? Yes, because every single HBO show does this. Every single HBO show. Girls was a very fun show, and now it's not really. It's still fun, but it's more dramatic now, which I didn't like in season 3, but I'm really liking where they're taking season 4. So I do see Togetherness getting a little more dramatic, but I don't see it becoming as dramatic as other shows I've seen on TV that are comedies. I don't see that happening with Togetherness. I do think Togetherness is going to get a lot of awards. I do think Togetherness we're going to hear about a lot. Togetherness is honestly one of the most surprising things of the year so far for me. I definitely really enjoyed it. Highly recommend you guys check out this show. Definitely is very good, especially if you guys love girls and looking at any other kind of show on HBO. If you guys love HBO in general, definitely check it out. It'll definitely make you laugh and make me laugh. That's the other thing about the show is that it's very funny. There are a lot of times where I was definitely laughing, and there were some very funny moments, definitely. So I think the comedy in the show is spot on. The acting is spot on, and there's a lot of things I love about the show. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be my review for I think my next review I think will be for Pretty Little Liars. So I will see you guys for that. I might review iCandy. I might check it out again. We'll see what happens. But my next review will be for Pretty Little Liars. So I'll see you guys for that. Okay, bye.